Savannah Chrisley discusses a previous attempt at suicide and claims that her father Todd Chrisley's sharing of his trauma assisted her in healing. Savannah Chrisley is speaking up about a failed suicide attempt she made as a teen. In an interview with mental health and addiction awareness advocate Patrick Custer for a Tuesday, May 30th, episode of her Unlocked podcast, the Chrisley Knows Best alum, 25, said, "I didn't really have a life or death experience, but I did try to commit suicide, so that potentially was my life or death experience. I recall lying to the doctors even then because I didn't want to be kept in the hospital," she recalled. "I just vaguely recall masking over. That was just a minor hiccup, you know. I'm not crazy, and I'm fine." The podcaster, whose parents were convicted guilty of tax evasion, bank and wire fraud, and conspiracy in June 2022, reported to prison in January, said Todd, 54, stepped up to assist her following the incident. "My dad spent countless hours with me every day, just trying to get me to talk," she shared, telling me his life stories, his trauma, trying to let me know like, "Hey, I'm not this perfect person you've always thought I am. I've gone through stuff in my life, too. I've had trauma. I want you to feel comfortable," and talking to me about it. "And it took me a while." This isn't the first time the reality star has been candid about her mental health struggles. During a November 2022 episode of Unlocked, Savannah opened up about how her parents' legal troubles have affected her. "When it comes to my dad, I think the hardest part about this for me is, he's always been the one I've gone to for the emotional things. And I know I touched on this on my first episode of talking about my own battles with depression and where that's led me. And this whole experience is it's taking me to a really dark place," she shared. The growing-up Chrisley alum gained custody of her brother Grayson, 16, and niece Chloe, 10, after her parents were sentenced to prison. During the May 3rd episode of Unlocked, Savannah admitted that the new responsibility had left her questioning whether she wants children of her own someday. "I'm currently experiencing the fury phase of mourning. I'm simply enraged by everything. After taking on the children, as well, I say, okay, do I really want children? Do I, seeing how much this entire situation has impacted us?" she questioned. The USA Network star admitted that despite her problems, she freaking loves those two kids more than life itself. "We have so much fun together," she continued. "I make an effort to have as much fun as I can."